Hi guys, welcome to OKSFDC. So today we will explore the Trailhead website. So most of you have asked me that how to begin with the Trailhead. What should be the first module that you should pick? So let's go. First I'll show you the sign up process for the Trailhead. This Trailhead link I'll be posting in the description. So once you click on the sign up, you will get few options and you can go with the Google. So you will be having the Gmail. You can just log into Gmail. Then you will see this page where you will have to write your first name, last name, then the profile URL, and the profile should be public or not. So I will recommend you to put it as public because it is very important. And also the profile URL you can select, which is very important because you will mention this profile in your LinkedIn, in your resume. In the next page you will get this type of form where you will have to fill in few details. First is company. So let's say if you are not working in any company, you can put it as private. Then second is job title. Then here you can choose as student because if you are not in any company and just looking to learn Salesforce, then it's good to choose as student. Otherwise you can choose your role. So we have many options here. So first is like a customer, then a partner. So what is customer? So customer is someone who is using Salesforce for his business. Partner is someone who is implementing. So like any MNC we have in India who actually builds some Salesforce apps, let's say, for their clients. So in this case the MNCs are called as partner. Then you can just choose your country and your state. Now it will redirect you to this screen. So let's see what it is telling about, like why Trailhead. Basically in these two modules it will just give you the information that what is Trailhead and how you can learn with the help of Trailhead. Now what next? So we will explore multiple trails, means multiple chapters that we need to complete. Then what should be the first chapter that we can complete? So once you land on this page, the trail page basically, here you will find many chapters to learn. And what you can do is you can just apply the filter. So you can just put that your level is beginner and your role. I will recommend you to start with the admin part because it is very important to understand like what things you can do with the help of configuration, with the help of admin part. Once you know that what is admin is capable to do and what is the role of developer. So if you have some requirement which cannot be fulfilled by admin part, the configuration part which is there in Salesforce, then only you should move to coding. So that's why first you should explore the admin section. Then what I will recommend is like the very first step you should do is you should open this Lemonade project, build a Lemonade app. Here very beautifully, like they have mentioned one business case. So these kids wanted to sell some like lemon juice, and they used the Salesforce platform to track the details. So I will recommend you guys to the first thing that you can do is you can just go through this video and you will understand a simple business case. So like this, from a very simple to most complex business cases we can handle from Salesforce platform. So once you go through this video and this project, you will understand that how to use basically Salesforce for different business cases. After this, what you can do is you can just explore the certifications tab. So basically I'll tell you a few important tabs here in the Trailhead and how to proceed with the chapters. So once you move to this certification tab, you will find multiple roles mentioned here. So first is the administrator, then the architect, then developer, then marketer, and the consultant. So the first thing that you should start with is the administrator, as I mentioned. So the most basic certification is this administrator certification. Now you will find two things here. The first one is a trial mix, which means a series of chapters which you can go through for preparing your administration certification. And second is the study guide. So it also mentions the hours that it can take. For example, here it is saying that around 44 hours it will take to prepare. If you are a beginner, then what you can do is how you should proceed with the chapters. So one by one in sequence you can go ahead. Also you can bookmark this link. It is very important so that you don't have to come to this again and again from the certifications tab. Now once you start doing it, you may face few difficulties, but that you can check on some communities, or you can just search it out on Google. Basic two certifications are first one is the administration and second one is the platform app builder. Now when you should give the certification exam? So let's say if you are a fresher and you are just looking for a job, then I would recommend you to just complete the trial mix, which is available for free of course, and then you can apply in any of the company. But if you are already in a company and you are looking for doing some certifications, then what certification you should do? So the first one is the admin certification of course, and after that you can start for your platform app builder. It is also a basic level of certification, and both of these certifications are for $200. Similar way you can just prepare and then appear for the exam. That is it about the certification part. Now we will explore the super badges. What is a super badge? So once you have gone through the badges, the normal chapters, then you will have one super badge. Okay, and what they have done here is they have just clubbed 2 or 3 super badges and called it as some super set. What is a super badge and how you can complete it? So if you go to any of the super badge, you will find few prerequisites. What are these prerequisites? So these are drills. Basically these are different chapters that you have to complete. Once you complete all these chapters, then only you will be able to appear for this super badge. So every super badge will have some prerequisites, and the link I mentioned for the admin. So if you do that whole drill mix, automatically you will find these all chapters you have covered. Now in order to complete the super badge, you have to go through the description. The proper business case is given, that for what use case this problem statement is, and what is your responsibility, what you need to do in order to complete this. And after going through all these details, then in the end you can just check if all these requirements you met or not. So currently it is not displaying any steps because it is asking to complete the prerequisites that you can do. So super badges are very important to showcase. So if you are a fresher and looking for a job, and if you have done any super badges, that is a add-on to your profile, you should add this to your resume, that you have completed some super badges, and you can also put it on LinkedIn, so it will build up your profile. Now let's just explore the community tab. Here we have Trailblazer community, so where you can find multiple Salesforce developers who will help you with some of your doubts, some new things. Then we have quests. You must have seen the LinkedIn posts of multiple Salesforce developer that they received some free certification voucher from Salesforce, and how to achieve it, you must be wondering. Quest is a very good way to get the free voucher for your certification. In every quest, there is some condition. So here, if you can see, there are 3 quests mentioned for the September. So let's say if you are a beginner and you complete this trail mix within 1st September to 30th, then you will receive a free voucher. So there is one more for the ranger. Ranger is nothing but when you complete the 100 batches, you get the rank as ranger. So if you do it within 1st September to 30th September, then you will get a chance to win one free certification voucher. So in the initial phase, it is very important to do the certification. So you can get it from Quest. So you should try complete like 1 or 2 quests every month, and then you can just post it on LinkedIn or somewhere. Then if you are lucky, you can get the voucher. Then there is one more thing called Trailblazer Connect. Here you can apply for a mentor. It is mostly for a fresher who is looking to move in or cross train in Salesforce and you don't know how to move ahead. So here also they have provided few challenges that you complete these chapters within this time, and then you can get a chance to win some free vouchers, or you can connect with some of the mentors here who can guide you how to prepare for your interview, where to apply, what to put in resume, what not to put in resume. So all these things you can explore from here. So what we learned is first, how to create the Trailhead account. Second, how to begin with the trailheads. First you will just pick one project, watch the video, what is the use case and how to implement it on Salesforce, how Salesforce can help achieving the business logic. And then I just showed the trail mix which you can start with. Once you have started it or you have completed almost most of the chapters in that trail mix and you are looking for the certification, then I showed you 2 fantastic ways to get the free voucher for certification. That is Quest. You can complete it in each month. In each month they give some challenges, and if you complete it, just put it on LinkedIn and Twitter. It is not mandatory to put it, but it's a good thing to showcase your skills on some social media platform. It will definitely help your profile. Thank you.